Sa pre-space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Okay, everybody, time now for me to do my camera fell over. 10th game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo. Sorry about that, folks. At least we didn't lose the video. And so far, in 9 games, I have won $200,000. Will I win more? Let's find out as I'm being joined by Mikey, Ben, and Mr. Appendicitis Methane, Corey.
Jeopardy!
Here we go, Jeopardy round.
Here are the categories.
Category's gonna be Republicans, bicycle parts, singers' autobiographies, the Bible, mythology, and finally, world history. Okay. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna start with Republicans for 100.
The answer is...
The first Republican to win the presidency. I'm gonna say who is Richard Nixon. And also, by the way, in case I forgot to mention it, so far in 9 games, I've won myself $200,000. Let's see if I can win more. And it's not Nixon. You want to talk to who on... Oh, you want to talk to me on Team Gear. Okay, Corey. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. Okay, I'll go with the Republicans for 200.
The answer is...
Congressman Jack Kemp quarterbacked for this New York pro football team. What are the Buffalo Bills? Okay, Republicans for 300, please.
The answer is...
The president who asked Americans to whip inflation now. Let's see if Jim knows this any better than I do. Gerald Ford, yep. So Jim gets that one right. Republicans for 400.
The answer is...
Bill Miller, his running mate in 1964, appeared in American Express commercials. It was Barry Goldwater, and Jenny got it right. Okay. For bicycle parts, 100.
The answer is...
Steal the body of a bike, but make it look like someone else did it. What is frame? As I try to get out of the hole and try to add on to my $200,000. Bicycle parts, 200.
The answer is...
With this type of brake, you won't leave rings. What is coaster? I'll take bicycle parts for 300, please.
The answer is...
You can get a good grip on this mustache, but don't do it in public. What is the handlebar? What is a handlebar? Bicycle parts for 400. I'm in the lead now.
The answer is...
Just the extremity to get the bike going. What is pedal? Bicycle parts for 500, please.
The answer is...
Said something about the wheel. What is spoke? And I've managed to get up to $1,400. Republicans for 500, please.
The answer is...
He lost to FDR in 44 and Truman in 48. Thomas Dewey. That's correct. So Jenny goes up to $900, and we have 4 full categories left. Where to now? The Bible, 100.
The answer is
This doubter wanted to put his finger into the nail marks on Jesus' palm. Who is Thomas? Bible for 200. Daily double. 1,500. How much of that do I want to put at risk? All of it. Okay, so give me $3,000 if I get it right. Here's the clip. In Exodus 3, one of these burned, but wouldn't burn up. What is a bush? Yes! Bible 300.
the answer is
Nephew whom Abraham rescued in Genesis 14, he also needed rescuing from Sodom by Genesis 19. Jenny. And she doesn't have a clue. You fail. Miserably. It was Lot. Lot. Bible 400.
the answer is
King whose reign was so rich that silver was said to have been as common as stones in Jerusalem. And let's see if Jenny can redeem herself on this clue. Solomon. And that was my guess, but I didn't really want to ring in, so I didn't know if it was right or not. Where to now, Jenny? Mythology 100.
the answer is
Cerberus, guardian of hell, is a monster version of this household pet. What is a dog? I'll take mythology for 200.
the answer is
She was so ugly, she not only turned men off, she turned them to stone. Who is Medusa? Mythology 3.
the answer is
This winged horse is a constellation and mobile symbol. And Jim had the nerve to lock me out. Pegasus, he got it. Mythology 400.
the answer is
Tormenting bird with a woman's head whose name means a shrewish woman. What is a harpy? Bible, no, mythology rather for 500, please.
the answer is
A hoofed and horned beast or an oversexed male. What is a satyr? Bible for 500.
the answer is
It's the battlefield where good and evil will fight their final battle. What is Armageddon? Singers' autobiographies for 100.
the answer is
Back in the saddle again. Who was Roy Rogers? No, it's the other one. Oh, Gene Autry. Yeah, I knew it wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Singers' autobiographies for 200.
the answer is
So there. Coal miner's daughter. Who is Loretta Lynn? Singers' autobiographies for 300, please.
the answer is
With Love, The Man in the Straw Hat, and I Remember It Well. Who is Maurice Chevalier? This is going to put me over the $5,000 mark. Singers' autobiographies for 400, please.
the answer is
These sisters titled their book, Same Song, Separate Voices. Who were the Lennon sisters? Singers' autobiographies for 500.
The answer is
Blue-eyed folk singer who wrote about her romance with Stacy Keach in Trust Your Heart. Who is Judy Collins? World History 100.
the answer is
In 1059, to avoid secular control, Pope Nicholas II declared that the people should be elected by 7 of them. Jim. The Cardinals. That's correct. $200.
the answer is
During the 1917 revolution, this group's slogan was peace, land, and bread. Jim. The Bolsheviks. That's correct. $3.
the answer is
Following the 1857 Indian Mutiny, Britain took over direct control from India from this company. What was the Dutch East India Company? No. The British East India Company. British East India Company. I should have said British, not Dutch. 400.
the answer is
Wars between Italy and this African country broke out in 1887, 1895, and 1935. What is Libya? Oh, no, no. Oh, I put a Z instead of an A. God dang it. No, it was Ethiopia. I was wrong either way. Last clue for $500. Let's check it out.
the answer is
Napoleon eventually denounced this foreign minister of him as a coward, a traitor, and a thief. Talleyrand. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, Jim is $1,400, Jenny $1,800, and me $5,300. Jeopardy round, here we go. Double Jeopardy round, I'm sorry.
Here are the categories.
6 categories are going to be movie monsters, famous quotes, birds, baseball, words, and finally, the universe. Here we go. Start things off with birds for 200.
The answer is
Today, Alcatraz hosts the world's 6th largest colony of these seabirds. What are gulls? Birds for 400.
the answer is
Of a covey, the cover, or covet, the one that's a group of partridges. What is a covey? Birds for 600.
the answer is
This process of cleaning and smoothing feathers with their bills is to birds what primping is to people. What is preening? Birds for 800.
the answer is
New species of this nocturnal predator are still being discovered at the rate of 1 every decade. What are owls? Birds for 1,000.
the answer is
Stubborn albatrosses that had to be removed from airstrips in Midway Island were nicknamed this. What are I don't remember. I didn't mean to ring in. Jim. Goonie Birds. Oh yeah, Goonie Birds. It just didn't dawn on me right away. Let's keep going. The universe for 200.
The answer is
Earth's orbit falls between these two planets. What are Venus and Mars? Don't mind my cell phone there. I'll take the $400 clue in the universe, please.
the answer is
A typical one is 3 parts: the nucleus, the coma, and the tail. What is a comet? I'll take the universe for 600, please.
the answer is
Some almanacs don't mention the fact that Neptune's third one of these was discovered in 1981, and Jenny had the nerve to lock me out. A moon, okay. So Jenny got that one right. Words for 200.
the answer is
Flavoring made of coffee, often mixed with chocolate, named for a port city in Yemen. What is mocha? Words for 400.
the answer is
Of a burnous, a busby, or a buskin, the one you shouldn't wear on your head. What is a buskin? Words for 600. Daily double. I'm in the lead with 7,500. How much of that do I want to risk? I'm going to go for 2,500. So put me at $5,000 if I get it right. Here's the clue. Or $10,000 if I get it right. Here's the clue. A cowboy who tends saddle horses, or the brand of jeans he might be wearing. What is a Wrangler? Yep. Words for 800.
the answer is
Often used as a synonym for concrete, it's really just an ingredient along with water, sand, and gravel. What is cement? Words for 1,000.
the answer is
This word for a minister comes from the Latin for shepherd. Jim. It's a pastor. Pastor. Baseball 200.
the answer is
During the McCarthy era, this team changed its name to Red Legs. Who are the Cincinnati Reds? I'll take baseball for 400.
the answer is
As of 1990, he held the record for the most lifetime hits. Who is Willie Mays? No. Down to 10,600. Jim. Pete Rose. Oh yeah. I forgot about that one. Let's keep going. Baseball 600.
the answer is
The Ballpark institution, which seems to have died out with the advent of women's lib. What is Ladies' Day? Baseball for 800.
the answer is
As of 1990, the state with 5 Major League Baseball teams. What is California? Baseball 1,000.
the answer is
Famed pitcher Denton Young's name was a shortened version of this violent storm. What is a cyclone? Okay. I'll take the universe for 800, please.
the answer is
The number of stars that can be found within our solar system. What is 1? Universe for 1,000.
The answer is
Italian astronomer Giuseppe Piazzi discovered the first of these bodies in our solar system in 1801. What is an asteroid? Alright, over $14,000 now. I'll take Movie Monsters for 200.
the answer is
The 1976 remake, he fell from the World Trade Center. Ah, Jenny locked me out. And she doesn't know! I know Mikey will know this one. I'll give you a hint, Mikey. It's the future King of England who once said, "I'm not a squirrel, I'm a boy."
Oh, that one, not sure.
King Kong!
King Kong!
The answer is King Kong. Movie Monsters 400. Daily double. And I have a massive lead with $15,000. How much am I going to risk? Let's bet it all. Alright, this will put me at $30,000 if I get it right on this clue. In Japan, he's known as Gojira. Who is Godzilla? This will put me at $30,000. Movie Monster
the
600.
answer is
In Young Frankenstein, he put on the Ritz as Frankenstein's monster. Who is Peter Boyle? I have a lot of money sitting in front of me right now. Movie Monsters for 800.
the answer is
Bram Stoker popularized this monster, the one most often portrayed in movies. Who is Dracula? Movie Monsters for 1,000.
the answer is
These giant insects were the title monsters in Them. What are ants? Famous quotes for 200.
the answer is
Date Roosevelt called a day that will live in infamy. What is December 7th, 1941? $400.
the answer is
French conqueror who supposedly said an army marches on its stomach. And Jenny locked me out. Napoleon Bonaparte. I knew that one. But I got beaten on the buzzer, so 600.
the answer is
Among this Hollywood's rags headlines, gags were Hicks, Nicks, Sticks, Picks. Jenny. Variety, and she's going to double her money. Or no, she's not going to double her money. She has 3,200. I thought she had just 600. My bad. My eyes were playing tricks on me. 800.
the answer is
A house is a machine for living, said this famous French architect who died in 1965. Jenny. Le Corbusier. Okay, so I would have been wrong. Last clue before we go to Final Jeopardy.
the answer is
Style of comedy George Kaufman believed closes on Saturday night. What is satire? So at the end of Double Jeopardy, I'm at 33,600. Jenny 4,000. Jim 3,800. As we get ready to play Final Jeopardy. It's another runaway game, which I've already won $200,000 in my run. Final Jeopardy category is going to be the Civil War. How much of that money am I going to put at risk? I'd like to do $16,400. This will put me at $50,000 if I get it right. Here's the clue. The two Union states that were invaded by General Lee's Confederate Army. I thought it was West Virginia and Maryland, but I'm going to change my answer. gonna say Maryland and Pennsylvania. I'm gonna say Maryland and Pennsylvania. I thought it was West Virginia and Maryland, but I'm gonna change my answer. Jenny's gonna go all in. And Jim's gonna go all in too. Let's find out if I'm right or wrong.
Final Jeopardy answer is
They are Maryland and Pennsylvania. I got it right. Let's see if Jim got it right. He did. He doubles his money. Did Jenny get it right? She did. She doubles her money. And of course, I got it right. So I'd go up to $50,000, which means in 10 games, I have won myself $250,000. $250,000 in 10 games, which means I averaged $25,000 per win. That's going to wrap it up for this video, folks. We'll see y'all for my next one coming soon.